Hello and welcome to the final installment of my Kirby 64 Jewel Shard Locations walkthrough. Let's get started and find the rest of the Jewel Shards in level 6. What do you mean the wallpaper is irrelevant to the subject?
You know, at this point in time, you will begin to think that HAL Laboratory is running out of ideas. Hey, look at that! Because as you can see, this particular level is a blatant carbon copy of that of the first level. I mean, telling the difference between this level and level 1-1 is like trying to tell the difference between me and Lewis per hour. Anyways, on to the next shard. As for this next shard, simply go into this one area here and defeat the mini-boss. It doesn't matter what weapon you use, because in the end, you get the Jewel Shard anyway. Rock Tether. And yeah, if you defeat the mini-boss, you get the Jewel Shard. Next shard. Finally, the last of the Jewel Shards is near the end of the level. But, see, it's in a similar location to that of level 1-1. Ain't that surprising. Except this time around, instead of having a bomb, it requires a bomb and a needle. So let's get that. Okay, since you got that shard, let's get back to wherever the hell we were. I don't normally use this weapon because it's slow and unresponsive. Or, it's responsive, I just don't like it. And there you go, the last of the shards. Now let's get to the next shard. Okay, right when you begin the second level, you'll notice this block right here. It can only be destroyed by a spark weapon. So you know what? That gives me an idea! Sorry for the bad pun. Wait, that was intended. Next shard. Okay, this shard might be somewhat tricky if you don't know what you're doing. I'm using this exit to this one area as a reference point, so I'm just going to show you where the shards are. See, you enter this area through this area right here. And once you go into this area, simply go to your left. Just go, and there you go. Yes, you can go through these walls, apparently. Well, as for the next shard, well, okay. Now to get the final shard for this area. Huh, what's Adeline? Candy! Awesome! Yeah, alright! Okay, sorry about that. Sometimes I tend to flail around like a moron. You notice these certain colored pillars right here. They can only be destroyed if you have a certain type of weapon. For example, this yellow pillar here can only be destroyed by an electric type. Like so. The shard you'll need is, for the shard, to destroy this particular thing, you just need a cutter, and I don't have a cutter right now. I'll be right back. Okay, as I said before, you only need a cutter to use this particular type of weapon. As long as you have a cutter in your combination, you should be fine. Hey, look at this. I'm Olympic figure skater Elvis Stoico. Candy! Alright, yeah, that's fucking awesome. Okay, that's like the second time in this video that I've gone crazy. I must stop getting carried away. Okay. Yeah! Just use a cutter and you'll get the shard. Pretty simple. Okay. For some reason, the shards in this level are really, really easy when compared to the shards in the last couple of levels. See, let's take a look at this one, for example. You go into this room, defeat the sortie of enemies. It doesn't matter what weapon you use to defeat the sortie of enemies. But... And look at that, you just got a shard after defeating the first sortie of enemies. Hey, look at that, that's original. Next shard. I mean, the sorties here are pretty simple to defeat. Just defeat them with any sort of weapon. I mean, come on, this is so simple and rudimentary. I mean, and these, the shards in this level are really, really easy when compared to the last one. I mean, that's just... Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay, in this particular area right here, this is bullseye spot right here, which requires a fire and a needle, and... I was close, but let's get the real weapon, shall we? Okay, let's go and defeat the sortie of enemies again! Haha! I'm William Tell! And as you might notice, hey, look at that! You don't even have to defeat the sortie of enemies. Well, technically I have to defeat the sortie of enemies, because otherwise the doors won't open. Huh, that's convenient. Now! Ha! I steal from the rich and give to the poor. I think. That's how the saying goes. Next shard! Oh, Christmas tree. Oh, Christmas tree. Oh, what am I saying? It's October. It's not Christmas yet. What am I thinking? Okay, let's go defeat this final sortie of enemies to get the last of the jewel shards in this particular area. Well, before Miracle Matter anyway. Ow, you fucking idiot. Yeah, once more, you'll be faced off with another sortie of enemies. And look at that, you just got another jewel shard. Hey, look at that, we're running out of ideas. Next.
Unnecessary transition sequence.
Right, well, the shards in level 6 are really easy compared to the shards in the rest of the other levels. The last shard that you'll need to get is when you defeat Miracle Matter, or the final boss. Now, keep in mind that you don't have to collect all the shards in order to beat the game. You can go straight and defeat the final boss, the boss here. But if you want to get the true ending, you'll have to find all the jewel shards. Well, hopefully this little bit of a guide helped you in some sort of way. If it didn't, well, there's always Gamefaqs. Well, anyways, I'm off to make some more videos, etc., you know. So I'll probably see y'all later. End of line.